I think the hardest part is transforming and becoming the person that is required to do this type of stuff. So on a personal development level, when I discovered the BRRRR method at that young, it started clicking for me that this industry has huge potential and was going to change my projection of my life and everyone in my family's life. At that point, it clicked. My last semester of college, in college, I was doing everything I could to make extra money. I was flipping cars, flipping shoes, flipping fashion clothes. I picked up a dog for free one time and I flipped a dog to make extra money. Just straight hustler mentality. Anything I could to make a buck to put into real estate. A 6, a 5, a 12, picked up another 12 for 55K, picked up a 24 for 400K, 32K down credit cards. We picked up an 18 unit for 70K, picked up another 12 unit in Iowa, 12 unit in Kansas as well, and then a 46 unit in West Liberty, West Virginia, 22 unit in Bluefield, West Virginia, 34 unit in Trino, Texas. So now that's pretty much how I got from 30 to 198 is a lot of creative finance, low down payments, and then I would raise that capital from one or two equity partners. And I would run operations, everything from there. And then they would bring the money, we'd run operations, boost the asset valuation, and then refinance out in 1 to 2 years, give all their capital back, and then we're 50-50 on the deal. I wish someone would have told me this when I first got started is go to someone who's living your ideal life and who's doing that what you want to do with your life, and go and work for free for them. Work for free for them and don't complain. Don't sit with your hands out that anyone owes you anything, because they don't. But doing this, when you serve, when you don't have a seat at the table, serve the table until you have a seat at the table. Because when you give so much to someone, eventually they're going to feel obligated to give back. B, you're going to get a hell of an education. That education is going to be worth priceless. Like there's going to be no amounts of money that can pay for that, because if you or when you leave, you can take that education with you and you already have the playbook. You already know exactly what to do and how to operate. Like I mentioned, you serve the table enough, they'll serve it back. They'll feel obligated to give back to you. Leverage other people and leverage other people's stages to help you get that credibility and help build that brand. Because each time you do something like that, it's going to get a little bit higher, higher, and higher, and higher when you do things like that. So that's what I personally would do. And that's what I'm actually, working on right now as well. So by having a lot of studios or one beds, for example, you have a much, much, much higher turnover. So, each time you have a turnover, you have vacancy, marketing dollars, land maintenance, leasing commission, janitorial, painting, drywall patching, repairing, suit turns, repairs and maintenance. List goes on and on and on. So keeping the tenants in there and keeping them for a long time is where I believe is where you grow your money. How you make the money is on the buy, but how you keep it and grow it, I believe, is on the tenant retention aspect, which is something I hone in on very, very highly.